welcome to my YouTube channel called Simply Lori. My name is Lori Amson. I love everything about Seint, so if you're watching this video, obviously you have fallen in love with Seint as well. Today we're going to talk about what to do when you first get your makeup compact in the mail. All right, so you got your mail. You're going to have 4 of these. You're going to have 4 tins. You're going to have your compact and your brush. This is the 3D brush. This is the brush that I normally recommend for people who are just starting out with Seint. You're going to get 4 of these tins. They come with a lid that just slides off and they're magnetic. So what I normally like to do is I set up my compact with my contour, my highlight, my brightening highlight, and my lip and cheek. You're probably going to get one of these through my email that I send you. We'll get back to that. So what I like to do is take my compact and take my first tin, and I go from left to right. So the first thing that I'm going to use is my contour, and I put it on the left, and I just keep going. So this is my main highlight, my brightening highlight, and my lip and cheek. And I send you your color match shades. You're going to get something like this. It's going to list the colors that I suggested for you and where they go. I had to refer to this a few times because I couldn't remember where everything went. So that's like, there's no problem with that because it's hard to remember, but once you do it a few times, you're going to remember and it'll be just like that. So I usually start with my contour onto my main highlight, my brightening highlight, and my lip and cheek. If you purchase through me, I probably recommended the 3D brush. It's the easiest brush to use. Our brushes are dual-ended and they're made for cream makeup. If you don't have a brush, if you didn't purchase a brush, we also have the beauty blender, and I'll show you how to blend your makeup with that as well. You're going to take the smaller end of your 3D brush and dip it into your contour. The contour creates creates shadows, so that's why we're going to put it in just certain areas. First, I'm going to start on my forehead. Okay. And the contour, again, it's usually a cooler color and it's going to create a shadow. So already you can see that my forehead has a shadow. Okay. I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it on my cheekbones. So you're going to take it all as well and just lightly on your jawline here, your cheek jawline, just to create a bit of a shadow, chisel that jawline there. Okay, so you can see the contour. I put it on my forehead, my cheekbone, and on my jawline. Okay, there are other places that you can put it. I like to contour my nose. This helps give your nose a little bit of a slender look as well. I will often put it underneath my lips, and that just creates a plumper lip. Okay, and that'll get blended in. Okay, so that's your first color, that's your contour. Next, I'm going to take, and you can use the same brush, I'll flip it around, and I'm going to take the main highlight, which for me is June, and I'm just going to start tapping it in. Okay, you don't need a lot of product. These brushes are designed to not pick up a lot of product. And you'll notice with this makeup is we're not layering it one on top of the other. So I've my contour. Now you're going to notice I'm not putting my makeup on top of that contour. That is one layer. That's my main highlight. The brightening highlight is your third shade. It's a lighter one, and this is going to go on the center, down the center of your face. Okay? And this just brightens up the center of your face, and that's where people's eyes are going to get drawn to. Okay? So we're creating a 3D look. You've got your shadow, you've got your main highlight, and then your brightening highlight, which is lighter. Okay, so I'm just going to blend that in. Okay. I apologize if my lighting isn't very good. I'm doing this at nighttime, so I'm not using natural light, which I usually like to do. Okay, so I'm just kind of pulling down that contour. One thing I am going to do, since we're here, is I have a sunspot here, which drives me crazy. So I'm just going to take the brightening highlight called Sunlit, and I'm just going to tap that in and just cover it up. Okay, you can see it does an okay job. I can't cover it totally, but there. All right, okay. So I'm just pushing my contour into my hairline there. Okay, so I'm really almost done, you guys. I've got my contour on my forehead, my cheekbone, and my jawline. I have a little bit under my lip and on my nose. Okay, main highlight. So basically here, kind of around here, and then my brightening highlight goes down the center of my face and under my eyes. Stay away from your fine lines. I try not to put a lot of makeup here because I do have fine lines. So the best thing to do is stay away from them. If you have to put a bit of product on them, do it very lightly. Okay, and now this is my lip and cheek. This one is called Madrid, I believe. And I'm just gonna tap it on my cheeks. I can use it as, oh, wrong color. Use it as my lipstick. And lots of our lip and cheeks, you can even use it as eyeshadow, okay? All right. Here we go. So I'm not even into 5 minutes, you guys, and I've got my makeup done. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm gonna blend up my lip and cheek, blending up my contour. It helps lift up my cheekbones. And there you go. I'm done. I mean, there's lots more I could do. I could do my eyeshadow, my eyebrows, but that's for a whole nother video. But this I just wanted to get to you so that when you get your makeup in the mail, you know what to do. Take your lid off your tins. They magnetize into your palette. I was going to show you about the beauty blender and I forgot. If you didn't buy a brush and you have a beauty blender, get this wet and then squeeze it out and you should be able to tap your makeup in and blend it that way. It works okay. Having a Seint brush is the best. You may find that the brushes you have at home aren't designed for cream makeup and they might pick up too much. Give them a try if you're not wanting to purchase a brush. See what they do. They might work okay. Chances are they won't, but if not, and if you don't want to spend the money on a brush, try a beauty blender. Works pretty good as well. So anyway, thank you for purchasing and supporting my small business. I'm Lori with Simply Lori, and thanks for tuning in.